Do you believe she will save you? The man leaned back and drew heavily on the cigarette that gently graced his torn lips. A twisted smile warped across his face. No. The noose had started to pull his throat and he shifted uncomfortably. The patrician started into his long diatribe of all the evils that these tortured souls had partaken in. The crowd roared for judgment. I had refused my last rites and was starting to regret it. What a show. What a glorious farce. I lowered my eyes and stared at the receding wood planks. I could feel my mind slipping. The terror of death embraced me. Be silent. She is with us. I hated him for his pride. Dirty clothing called to his peasantry. There is nothing. Spitting these words, I called him what he was. The beggar snickered at me. She calls me by name. Ooh, once again that warped smile. Can you not hear her? His rotten teeth stood apart from his face. A horrible man, he stared at me. We are the same at the executioner's noose, but she knows my name. The fool cackled with laughter. The cigarette dropped from his dry lips. Who, damn you? Ignorant fool. A curse! A strong fist hit me in the gut. The brutalizer had stumbled me. I fell into the trap around my throat, choking. I tried to steady my feet. The cackling laughter drove me to insanity. I pushed myself up. I glared at this demon who consumed me. Quiet now. There are things to be said. There are things to be done. More teeth. I hated that we had been sentenced to the same inglorious death. Who is this peasant to mock me? Ooh, if only you could feel it. The fire erupting from the coal. An anger that comes from an unholy place in your soul. My doom to be shared with this Quasimodo. No one knows your name, you worm. My smile could not be contained. The crowd had grown silent. The morning air that reeked of piss. The guffaws that erupted from the man unnerved the crowd who called for death. The patrician watched in silence. Do not pity me. As he leaned forward, the crowd recoiled in horror at the young man's face. She calls me by name! Flailing, he tried to catch himself. Instead, his body smashed harshly on the wood platform. His neck bent back as the rope threatened him. Splinters dug their way into his fingers. His screams of agony were music. A melodious tune that called to my inner nature. He slipped under the planks and disappeared. I watched this in glee. The looks on their faces were repugnant. Mesmerizing screams flowed from the boy as he choked to death. A haunting hymn. Joy enveloped me. Do you think me capricious? Callous? This boy was known. Oh, how it must feel just to know your name will be remembered. I envied that devil. The executioner pulled my latch. I wondered if she knew my name.